Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a story that might feel a little familiar, but trust me, it has a twist you won't see coming. It's a story about friendship, about choices, and about the unexpected ways life tests our character. Imagine this: 7 friends, inseparable since college, 4 girls and 3 boys. They did everything together, shared every secret, and promised they'd always have each other's backs. Sounds perfect, right? Well, life has a funny way of challenging even the strongest bonds. As they navigated their 20s, things started to change. Careers took off for some, while others felt stuck. New relationships blossomed, bringing joy but also creating subtle rifts in their tight-knit circle. Small jealousies, unspoken resentments, and tiny misunderstandings began to pile up like dust settling in the corners of a once spotless room. They were still friends, but the easy laughter and effortless connection was starting to fade, replaced by a polite, almost formal distance. Have you ever felt that with your own friends? That slow, creeping drift you can't quite put your finger on? The real test came one summer. It started with an invitational weekend getaway to a beautiful, remote cabin, just like old times. It was supposed to be a chance to reconnect, to reset their friendships, and bring back the magic. Everyone was excited, or at least they pretended to be. Underneath the surface, tensions were simmering. One friend was secretly struggling with a huge financial burden, but was too proud to admit it. Another was nursing a broken heart, feeling completely isolated despite being surrounded by people who supposedly loved her. And 2 of them were hiding a secret that had the power to tear the entire group apart. The first day at the cabin was filled with forced smiles and awkward conversations. The carefree vibe they were hoping for just wasn't there. That night, a storm rolled in, trapping them inside. The power went out, and with no distractions, no phones, no way to escape, the truth started to bubble up. It began with a small, sarcastic comment, then an accusation, and before they knew it, years of pent-up frustrations and secrets exploded in the candlelit room. The friend with the financial trouble confessed, breaking down in tears. The heartbroken friend revealed just how lonely she felt. But the biggest bombshell was yet to come. The secret couple finally admitted their relationship, a relationship that betrayed the trust of another person in the room. The silence that followed was deafening. It felt like everything was shattered, like their friendship was a beautiful vase now lying in a million pieces on the floor. It seemed impossible to fix. But here's where the story takes its turn. In that moment of total breakdown, something shifted. Stripped of all their pretenses, they saw each other for who they truly were, flawed, hurting, and desperate for connection. One by one, they started talking, really talking. Not just about the anger and the betrayal, but about the fear and the love that were still there, buried underneath it all. They apologized. They listened. They cried together. It wasn't about fixing everything overnight. It was about choosing to try. They realized that true friendship isn't about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about showing up when things are messy. It's about forgiveness. It's about the courage to be vulnerable and the grace to accept others in their vulnerability. They left that cabin different people. The road ahead wasn't easy, and some relationships needed more time to heal than others. But they had found their way back to each other, not as the carefree kids they once were, but as adults who understood that real connection is forged in fire. It's a reminder that sometimes things have to fall apart so they can be rebuilt, stronger and more authentic than ever before. So, what do you think? Can a friendship truly survive a betrayal like that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.